Thank you for joining Becky Stampin' Daily. Today we're going to make a card with the Pretty Pumpkins bundle that's in the Holiday Mini Catalog. This is the card we'll be making. We're using the Pretty Pumpkins stamp set and the Detailed Pumpkins dies. We're using these 4 dies, the leaves and the pumpkin. We're using the Color and Contour stamp set with this stamp. We're using the Tasteful Textile 3D folder. And we're using the Scalloped Contour dies. We'll be using this die in the set. We're using a piece of crumb cake, 5.5 by 8.5. A piece of pale papaya, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then it's embossed with the Tasteful Textile 3D folder. We're using a piece of Very Vanilla for, you need a scrap of this to do the cutting out of the die, and you need a scrap of Old Olive. So let's get started. This needs to go this way. So we're going to fold this in half. And our bone folder over it. We're going to attach this to the crumb cake. Oh, I didn't get that very straight. Let's see if I can write it again. Attach this. Apply my stuff right here first. This is, I forgot to say that we're also using the Pansy Petals DSP, the sheet here, to cut out this cute little pumpkin. And we're going to stamp with, we're using Pale Papaya and Old Olive ink. And you're going to take this stamp from the Color and Contour, ink it up, stamp it off, and just sporadically put it on here, just to add some dimension to the background. Did I stamp that off? I don't know. Try to turn this every time you stamp it so it's not all the same. That's enough. I didn't put a lot here because it will show through the pumpkin. Then we're going to stamp our greeting with Old Olive. In the left-hand corner, get this straight. Then we're going to put our pumpkin on. This is done with the small dimensionals. I just did a line across the center. Yeah, that one's going to show through. Let's move it over. That's better. Okay. Put this down here. Look, that one still shows through. There we go. Okay, now the leaves are put on with glue dots. I think this is the one I used at the top. Just snug it inside around the stem like that. And then we're going to use these 4 around the base. You have to be careful that you don't put it in too far and the green shows, or you can trim it a little. That looks good. I think I put my glue dot, my dimensional too far down. Now this isn't going in. There. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm going to trim the top off of this a little bit so I've got more room to snug it in there. Put your dimensionals a little further up than I did because it makes it hard to get these in. There, that's perfect. And all we have left to do is attach this to the base and put our jewels on. I'm using the larger dimensionals to attach it so it will pop up more. Just center it in here. No bow today. I don't think this needed a bow. I think it's perfect the way it is. And we're also using, these are new in the Holiday Mini, they're the matte decorative dots. And we're using these green ones because I thought they kind of looked like old olive. I didn't pay attention in the catalog to see what color they actually are. And they come in 3 different sizes, as you can see on the card. And that's our card. Looks like Cinderella's pumpkin. Here is a list of all of the supplies that I used on this card. And I put every card I make on my blog, stampindaily.blogspot.com, and you can always go there and check out the supplies. Thank you for joining me today.